Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 17 of our Icarus Open world. In this one, I get an incredible amount of stuff done because I made a mistake. At some point in time during this, and I introduce myself and whatnot, and I give a commentary, I didn't turn my wife's mic up. So I have a whole lot of one entire evening of us playing with just me talking. So I buzz through that real quick, but I do show the highlights. We do a whole bunch of questing, and I explain those quests as we do them. A whole lot like the missions out of the Simple 3 mission radio station thing. I get a lot of work done on the build here. And that's about it. So, I mean, if you're liking the series and all the rest of that, drop a like, drop a subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Do the thing. We thank you hugely for all the support from all our friends, new and old. Thanks. Works. Oof. That was a little more expensive than I thought. So we got a way down to go fishing now.
Oh, okay.
It's like straight into the open lake. If you really want to go fishing for whatever reason. Other than we're not really using fish.
Well, I have been making a fish curry.
Okay.
I've made 14.
Okay.
Made a few, anyway.
Handrails. This is going to come down. And this will be our upstairs. So this is going to disappear. Actually, it can right now. Can it? I think it can. Because then this will come up. Actually, I'm going to change my mind. I don't have my hammer. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, that'll work just fine.
Uh-huh. Doing a veranda.
Oh, huh?
A veranda.
Yeah. This way the balcony gets the morning sun. And part of the evening sun, but it gets the morning sun. And then our bedroom's going to be basically right on top of the main body of the house. And the balcony is going to be on top of the barn area of the house. And then I made a stairway to go right up into the middle of the balcony because it wouldn't have worked otherwise. I wouldn't have been able to put hand railing up there. It wouldn't have worked. I was trying to get yours to eat because he's only at 63%. So I moved mine out of the way.
Oh.
There he goes. Come on. There you go. He couldn't eat.
Water.
We might need 4 of them, hon.
Need who?
4
For what?
food troughs.
Oh. Well.
Let me ride mine over to this one. There. Drop him off. Right there. There you go, buddy. Right in front of a food trough. It's full of stuff. Just waiting for you. Stalls might be an idea for these guys. I don't know, though. I just don't.
So what do you need to do before you can get the water done?
Into here,
Yeah.
I need to make you a sink. That's, well, depending on the type of sink I make, there's a plumbed sink that needs 4 composites. Or there's just the regular kitchen bench, right? That is copper nails, iron, epoxy. I can make one of those right now, if you'd like. Does that sound a little more appealing, like you want it now?
I just want the animals to get their water hooked up because it's really annoying.
Okay, they're never going to be hooked up.
Why?
Because I can't hook up to the water trough.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't have a hookup. I wish it did.
Me too.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm getting tired of that.
Okay, well, let me see in the... I don't think they have it, though. Yeah, there's nothing to feed an animal. I'm sorry. What I was going to do is put a sink in there somewhere so that you didn't have to go in and out and in and out. You could just
Oh, I see.
have, like, I'll give you a bunch of canteens, which, I mean, it's an expense, but I'll do it, right? Give you like 4 canteens. You go in, you grab one, you put it in your hotbar, you fill it up, you go back, you put it empty into the sink. It will eventually fill up again. You grab a full one, put it in your hotbar, go to the, you know what I mean? And that should make it a lot easier. And I was going to put it off in the corner.
Because, yeah, I gotta say, that's getting annoying.
Oh, I don't doubt it. It's not fun to have to go back and forth all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I can alleviate your stress here, hon. Let me see if I can help you out here. Steel and leather. How many canteens you got in your sink? Because you don't need them in your sink anymore.
There's only a bladder thing.
That's it?
That's it.
I thought, okay, alrighty.
I've been using my own.
Oh, that's what I saw in there. Okay. Then I'll make you at least 2. Okay. We got 2 of those. Steel. Uh-oh.
What?
We're burning.
Why?
I don't know.
did the fire start?
Don't know.
What the? We don't have another fire whacker.
Nope, make one as fast as you can.
Where do you make it?
In your personal inventory.
Okay.
Where did this come from? Oh, your honey being a dumbass again.
I don't see a fire whacker at all.
Me being a back of that dumbass. I put stairs on top of the torch in here and I didn't even pay attention to that.
Ah, there it is. Stone, stick, and fiber.
Okay. Alrighty. Well.
I get it. Well done. But I'm making another one anyway. Because that's happened twice.
Okay. Well, the concrete's doing just fine. It's just the wood.
I take it the fire's all done.
Oh yeah, fire's out.
We're out of stone again.
Okay, well, the place is looking back to normal here.
Jeez.
Now, twice I've almost burnt down the house in this little build.
You don't normally do that.
Nope. Well, I put wood stairs above torches. I don't normally use torches. Alright, because, well, they'll just get you into nothing but trouble.
Gotcha.
Matter of fact, I think it's time they came down. I can make more lights. What? Oh. Any of these left over from... Aha, I do. 4 will do just fine. Hello, animals. Guess what? You're getting an overhaul.
Overhaul.
Yeah, well, I had torches up in here.
Oh.
I've now had enough of torches.
Yeah, that kind of did it, eh?
Yep. I'm now done with torches. Okay, so how am I gonna... Let's... It's kind of funny, he can almost see over the wall.
Ooh.
One of the MOAs, one of yours. He's just like looking over the wall, almost like a, almost like a cat would do or something. It's like, well, what's going on over there?
What are you guys doing?
Yeah, how come? Why am I here? And you're there, and what's going on? Actually, while I'm in here, I have this to put down. There. The barn is lit. Now, the barn has water.
Yay.
So inside this kitchen bench is, I mean, it's a full kitchen bench, but inside it is a couple of canteens.
Perfect.
And you just...
Makes it easier.
Yeah, and then the canteens fill, and then that is that. And I've been thinking for a while of making these the center of the room.
Oh.
Wrong door.
I guess so. I think I'm gonna have to head her, babe.
No problem. $2,500. Wow. Two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I haven't put anything in here yet. 18, 19, and 20. Take all. One deep freeze at 2,500. 2 fridges, 2 water pumps, and that's about it. So we're up at 3,000 plus 2,000 plus 1,000 plus 2,500. I got 8,500 power being used. So you now have a deep freeze, hon.
I have a what?
You have a deep freeze. Pretty much only good for the meat, but you know.
Well, what about the veggies and pies and stuff?
Yeah. Works just fine.
Yeah, and I bet you it stops them from getting any damage at all.
Yeah, will not spoil. But you have to watch it because it generates ice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you got a deep freeze. She's all wired up and ready to go.
We're getting somewhere now, eh?
Yeah, I'm getting more stuff put in. And I can now make the composite paste, but I don't have the furnace yet, so there's no point in doing it. Okay, well, I'm going to log out here. I was going to do a bunch of stuff, but, well, all the food's going to go to waste. Well, a lot of your veggies are still timing out, right? And without you actively working on it,
I'm not going to be working on it all the time. I'm getting, gathering, and all that.
I know, but I just don't want it to... I don't want it to rot. You did a lot of work.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go there, there. We'll go there. There, look good. Sure, that looks good. That takes care of all the glass. We still gotta wire that in. Yes! Woohoo! And my day is done. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go there. And you need 2,500. Okay, so. And 85 and 25 is 9, 10, 11,000. Not bad. Good guess. I got 1,000 to spare. Woohoo. Alrighty, well, I don't know where this is going to lie in the whole shutting down episodes, but we did real good this episode. Yeah, however long this one ran. So, I got my electric furnace in. I got my material processor in. I got the deep freeze in. 2 fridges. I got the upstairs kind of. I'm figuring it out, anyways. The entire, basically, I mean, I got a little bit of glass to put in, but the entire greenhouse is just about done. Built down so that I don't interrupt their nice scenic views. Yeah. Other than a little bit of clipping on that waterfall over there. So, yeah, I haven't put an inch of glass into the house yet, which is normally something that I do, and I haven't done it yet. I got to put a chimney up there. That was the other thing I wanted to get done. I got to get a chimney in there. 40 stone. Let's grab 100 and some wood, because I think I need an extension. 1 extension. 1 chimney. Okay. This has needed to be done for a while. You can go into there. Don't need wood in there. Don't need stone in there. So wood and stone. You boys come down to my bar. I believe you I can put in right there. But you I need to be up here for. Okay, there. So that tells me where I'm putting my next fireplace, which is right here. And then I'll extend that. And this will be the house. This is going to be our bedroom up here.
The next day.
Find a cache within an area left behind by other prospectors. Well, I would say the yellow spot is where we're going.
How are we for sulfur?
I think sulfur's going to become, once we get our guns going here. I've got like 123 gunpowder. Very little sulfur. We need sulfur. Okay, so rifle round or times 6. How does the math work out here? So 1 singular times 5. So it's better to do times 5. So at some point in time, I rebooted the computers, restarted this, and when I turned it all back on, I, for some reason, didn't turn my wife's microphone on. So I have a bunch of stuff we did that I'm talking to myself, basically. So I'm going to crunch it all up and make this go a little faster. From here, we adventured all the way back to our original base in that cave where we started from. I wouldn't really call it a base. It's just we ducked into a cave. We ended up doing a mission on the way, which was basically just to protect this box, or not protect it. Sorry, to search for the hidden cache. The wolves were sitting inside the box. No idea why. Something glitched. We didn't really have that much problem with them. I mean, sitting inside the box like they were. Yeah, I don't want to say it was a joke, but basically it was a joke, everyone. So this one's pretty easy. The hidden cache, that's it. That's your quest reward, by the way, is the stuff you find in the hidden cache. It took me a little bit to figure that out. But anyways, we end up skinning them, and then we take off. The second part of this was to go all the way back to, like I said, our original cave and get the mushrooms. We had found the squash within one of the other quests. But we came all the way back pretty much just for the mushrooms. I mean, there was a bunch of other stuff we grabbed anyways. I had leveled out the deck out here, so it made it a lot easier to bring animals back. I'm going to do more work to this deck, just the entrance into the barn. And then future plans, I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to expand the barn. It's too small in there. Way, way too tiny for me. So we do a bunch of other quests. What we're looking for is the new fruit that came in the game. And so we do basically quest after quest after quest. I run through, and I mean, I don't cut too much out of them. This one is a big dog, basically. He wasn't that hard. I got up on top of the rock. He couldn't touch me. We basically just shot him. I mean, it was no big deal. It was the alpha wolf. Still haven't figured out what I do with the claws. I don't think I figured that out yet. The tooth. Sorry, the black wolf tooth. So once again, I did get. I had never seen condensed enzymes before. I mean, we had done the. I'm thinking they come from the geyser, but I had never actually seen them before. So kind of an interesting little ad. I think I show it in a little bit here where I make a statue out of it. Neat statues. I suggest you try them. This quest was rather annoying because of the noise, but the creatures were fun. We did get assaulted on basically all angles. Jaguars, worms. It was fun. I don't really consider it all that life-threatening. It wasn't that bad of a quest. But we did get chased down by some jaguars. It was, especially the big black guys here. It wasn't easy. We did get damaged. So, I don't think you would need to, like, build anything, like a hide or like a hunting nest or something, to do this quest. You just have to keep the drone, the down drone, in good shape. You'll notice a couple of things got close to it, but nothing really. Yeah, no, bring health, of course, but nothing really that bothered me that much. Pretty easy. Lots of skins afterwards, anyways. We didn't keep any of the worm stuff. The worm bow, I can't make it with this character. If you could, you might want to keep the worm stuff, but neither here nor there. The worm bow, if you're wondering, it's a quest. You'll find it in Olympus, and once you do it, you can make a cave worm bow. It's equivalent to a recurve. So we clean up our mess. And this one, I picked the Kumara and the rhubarb. We already had it, but it was, I mean, compared to the other things, it was the better. And then on my way home, I had to show you guys this. I, for some reason, decided to go with a knife. And I should have, I mean, I wish I would have had the audio because I laughed my ass off when I killed this thing with a knife. I thought it was funny. I don't know. So we continue to grab quests. Now, this find the bodies of the prospectors, it sent me into basically bear central. So I was killing bear after bear after bear in here. I think I cut 2 of them out because they were such simple combats. I I mean, it was a joke, so I cut them right out. But the rest of these bear attacks, I kept them in here. Got to have some excitement, right? But the you have to turn up your sound. And if you listen, you can hear as you're getting close to them. And then once you grab, right, the sound goes away. But I walked around, I cut out me walking around for about 15 minutes, I want to say, trying to figure out where the bears were. And I ended up, or I mean not the bear, where the quest was, where these guys were lying. And I ended up having to go home that and then come back out. So if you look at the time signature, it's, yeah. And of course, more bears. This was bear central. I mean, there was a bear spawn in here, and he spawned like a lot. I still like the scam of taking a bear into the water. It works. You just got to back up. You can see the water's got to be deep enough, obviously. This guy was hiding pretty good. I don't think I ever would have found him without the sound. So, and then of course this one was almost right next to where I started the whole quest, but because I didn't have my sound turned up. So like I said, I'll say it again. Turn your sound up for this quest if you get it. It's imperative that you can hear those radios squawk from a distance, and they're nice and quiet. So I end up manipulating the audio in this, by the way, so I don't, like, basically deafen you after I finished hearing the radios and such. And of course, after this quest, well, we find our avocado and strawberries. So now that we've got them, we plant them. My wife had plots already for this. So we pretty much didn't do any questing after that. I chose the deer trophy just because I thought it looked cool. And it does. Maybe a little bit of color would be nice, but it still nice. And then I proceed to get her the marble kitchen benches and the electric stove. And of course I get the other, the third one in. I do a food guide. It's already on the channel. Maybe I'll put a link in the end title of this, or the recently washed buff. I go over it in depth in the food guide. It helps with your rested buff hugely, like huge. You can't ignore it. Huge. I proceed to put in deep mining drill. This is the way I do it. It's concrete structure, single. 4 walls, a ceiling, and some uprights to hold onto the thing. You don't need much. The animals don't seem to attack this. Do I need to put this on stone uprights, like a power line? No, I don't. Animals walk right through it. I kind of do it to catch my eye, so that I can work on the power lines if needed. There are times where I have messed up with power lines in the past, meaning I didn't click on them properly. It's almost always my fault. After the initial fixes got done, the devs fixed the problems. There was some issues. People complained. They fixed it. It was great. Awesome. But I still, I guess by habit, I'm just going to go by habit. I have to go all the way down to this valley. Then, of course, I AFK'd for a sec, so I thought that was kind of a neat little graphic. I sped that up. And then I get into making cabinets. This is something I do in late game. And of course, I continue to make water wheels because in this build, this is going to be never ending. Well, maybe not never ending, but I'm going to need a lot of power. Yeah, lots. And then I check up on some of my biofuel drills and such. Basically it's a lot of just maintenance, a lot of just running around, grabbing things, switching out fuel tanks. I got 3 or 4 of these running, and then I start to move them into electric ones. And you just pop off the wall, grab your stuff, and pop the wall back on. So I think I undid all the animals from last night.
So cool. garden right away here. We were gonna make more plots, but you wanted to go with the hydroponic ones.
Yes, I did.
Are we able to do the plots or not yet?
Give me... I don't know how far. I had a bunch of stuff going. So I need steel.
Yeah, I don't want to bug you in your...
No, that's cool. I couldn't remember where I got... Okay, I did get a bunch of this stuff done. Okay. Sure, I got some titanium cooked up. I did. There's another hunting rifle in there. There's a pickaxe, a knife, and a sickle, and a gun for you. So I'm almost done the food, so we can move on to that other food. I made signs everywhere. I might as well do a little tour for everybody. So I did up, off camera last night, when I brought back everything, I did up a bunch of iron cupboards. And I made signs for those cupboards. And I did iron cupboards all over. So now, I took off all of the storages up top. I left myself a little U shape in here. I'm going to put something inside there. And then I moved this box, which was over here, wherever it was, over to here. And then I got rid of all of the wood crates everywhere. Made a couple of beds. What else did I make? I made a couple of beds in there. That's about it. Like proper beds. And then, right. I went up top. Hang on, I got to show this off. I went up top and I did framework up here for the house. And for the bedrooms up top. But I just put framework in. I'm not absolutely sure what I'm going to make the roofs out of yet. I don't think I'm going to make them out of glass in the bedroom. And I think I did up some glass. Yes, I did. So I got lots to do now. I did all that while I was undoing all of the animals from last night. These two finished everything. We got lots and lots of stuffs. We're happening on the stuffs. I made gunpowder as well. Ooh. Lots of that, yeah. Okay, well, actually, let's take... Okay. Okay, so... I'm still going to keep my bow, my recurve bow. Just because the gun, we don't have enough, and we don't have enough bullets yet. So I would strongly suggest we keep our guns on us.
Absolutely.
That's all done up. These are building. Then your plots. Steel it was, wasn't it? Yeah, steel. 20 composites each. Wow. Well. Steel, yes. 50 steel coming, okay. Hey everybody, so I'm gonna shut this episode down here. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And I hope to not make that mistake again. Anyways, we'll see you in the next one.